Hello and welcome to the Gentle Musings podcast, a space for souls of all shapes and sizes. I've been doing a bit of art recently, going back into what I like drawing, painting, and I am exploring clay as a medium. I don't have an oven or a kiln, so I used air dry clay, and I was so surprised that I actually liked it. I didn't think I would like it at all because I don't think I've ever particularly loved craft, but it was a pleasant surprise for myself, and I actually want to do more. Talking about art, it makes me think about why it has kind of this bad rep. Maybe not bad per se, but bad in the sense of art is usually not commonly seen as something viable financially, I mean. I get it, but I don't think that should stop anyone from doing it as a hobby. I guess sometimes the world around us or the environment around us is so competitive that it makes it seem like everything you do has to be for something. Then the question I would like to ask whoever thinks this is that are you even asking the right question? It has to be for something most of the time. The assumption is that it has to be useful. And most of the time, useful would mean something that can get you paid. And I get it, it's a very real need because that's just how the world works. You need money. But what I'm talking about here is more of fulfillment. What about what makes you happy? What makes you excited? What is it that makes you feel like you're thriving? I think these are the questions that we should be asking. What are the things that really matter to you? I think many of us, including myself, derive that fulfillment from work. And I don't know if I'm right, but I think many people feel the same, where they like to derive that joy and satisfaction from work. But at the same time, I know there are also many who don't, for whom work is just work, a means to an end. And I think just maybe they have cracked it. To put it bluntly, basically cruise at work, do not rock the boat, and use whatever time, money, and energy saved to other things that can really fill you up. My next haiku is titled Wake Up Fools. It goes like this. Why are people so afraid of asking the things that really matter? So that was my haiku. Is this what you really want after looking into yourself? I think true, genuine, sustainable joy and satisfaction from work is possible only if you're working for yourself, meaning if you are your own boss. I've done some freelancing, and that sense of satisfaction has been unmatched ever since. When I talk about applying for jobs with others, the usual discussion or comments I get would be something like, oh, this would be a good skill for your career, this would bring you further. Try to talk with this person or that person. This skill is in demand or in rising demand, so we should focus on that. I get it, but somehow a part of me doesn't understand why I'm being told these things. I mean, I get why, but I found it rare that anyone ever really asked, what was it that I think I could thrive in? Which is the question I ask myself now. And for some reason, I don't get why others don't seem to ask themselves this question. Because if they did, that would be one of the first few things said in the discussions I had, rather than things like, oh, we need to look at how to use AI now. We need to learn this and that. I like learning new stuff and I love a challenge. But my point here is that would doing all that fulfill you? I guess I'm kind of rambling, but over the years, this was, in fact, the direction I went in. Trying new things, being up for challenges and whatnot. And for some reason, I don't feel like I'm the most fulfilled. So I confidently say we need to ask the deeper questions. What is it that really matters to you? What is it that speaks to your soul? It can be different for everyone. And this is the type of question that works only if you answer yourself with 100% honesty. If you're still here, thank you for listening to my thoughts.